Welcome back to Motor Vibes. Today, we're stepping back in time to explore a true legend, a car that didn't just join the muscle car movement, it helped create it. This is the Pontiac GTO, a name that stands for raw American power, rebellious spirit, and one of the most iconic stories in automotive history. Whether you're talking about the original 1960s models or the modern revival, the GTO remains a symbol of what muscle cars are all about. The GTO story begins in 1964, when Pontiac took a mid-size Tempest, stuffed a big V8 under the hood, and gave birth to what many call the very first true muscle car. Back then, it came with a 389 cubic inch V8, optional tri-power carbs, and a 4-speed manual that turned it into a street legend. It had attitude, speed, and the kind of presence that got you noticed. The formula was simple: big engine, small body, rear-wheel drive, but the impact was massive. As the years went on, the GTO only got wilder. By 1969, it had grown into an all-out street beast, with ram air packages, hood scoops, and bold colors that screamed performance. The Judge package added even more flair, making the GTO one of the most recognizable cars of the era. It was fast, it was loud, and it became a cultural icon. But the GTO story doesn't end with the 60s. Fast forward to the early 2000s, and Pontiac revived the GTO nameplate with a modern twist. Built on an Australian Holden platform and powered by a 5.7-liter and later a 6.0-liter LSV8, the modern GTO offered a more refined look but packed serious power, up to 400 horsepower in its final version. It was a sleeper, subtle design, but real muscle underneath. What makes the GTO special isn't just its performance, though. It's the legacy. This was the car that lit the fuse for Detroit's horsepower wars. It defined a generation of gearheads and gave rise to a muscle car era that still influences car culture today. Whether you admire the chrome and curves of the 60s classics or the hidden strength of the 2000s version, the GTO delivers timeless muscle appeal. So tell us, which GTO generation would you take? The original Street Fighter or the modern V8 revival? Drop your answer in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to Motor Vibes for more legendary rides that shape the road as we know it.